Deutsch lesen und schreiben für Anfänger. German reading and writing for beginners. Hello everybody. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about what is noun. Was ist Nomen? Starting with the definition of noun, a noun is basically a naming word for a living being, thing or place, and idea. I will give you example for each of these so that you can get a clear concept. So, let's consider example on living being. Like man, it is a noun, and in Deutsch it's called der Mann. Woman, it's a noun, and in Deutsch it's called die Frau. Lion, it's a noun, and we call in Deutsch it as der Löwe. Cat, it's called die Katze. Observe that in Deutsch the first letter of noun is capital. Der Mann, M is capital. Die Frau, F is capital. Der Löwe, L is capital. Die Katze, K is capital. Now let's give example for thing or place. Alarm clock. It's a noun. It's called der Wecker. Car. It's a noun. It's called Wagen. Village. Das Dorf. Das Dorf. Town or city. It's called Stadt. Die Stadt. It's a noun. And observe that the first alphabet all are capital, yeah? Idea. It is also a noun. It can be countable or uncountable. For example, anger. It's a noun. And it's called die Wut. Die Gesundheit. Health. It's a noun. Die Gesundheit. Honesty. It's an idea. It's an abstract idea. It's a noun. Die Ehrlichkeit. Happiness. It's a noun. Das Glück. Now see that for each noun we have an article, right? Die Gesundheit. Der Wagen. Das Dorf. Der Mann. Die Frau. For each noun, we have an article, der, die, and sometimes we have das, yeah? So with this, you know, in Deutsch, all nouns are either masculine, feminine, or neuter. That is, the noun also includes their gender. For example, in this case, see, man. It's a masculine, right? And with this, the article we have der Mann. Therefore, der is a masculine article. Okay. Frau, die Frau. Die is a feminine article because Frau is a woman. And we have for neuter, I mean neither masculine nor feminine. For example, village. It is das Dorf. Now in Deutsch, things always not exactly work like this. Like Wagen. By listening this, you cannot say anything about whether it is masculine or feminine. But still, we have The article here, it is a masculine article, right? Similarly, town, city, D stud, it is a feminine article, but by listening this word stud, you cannot say anything about whether it is masculine or feminine, but in Deutsch it's considered as feminine. That is why it is D stud. So you have to be careful about this. Now let's discuss one more interesting thing. We learned that cat is a feminine, therefore die Katze. But when we are writing Katzen, that is kitten, we have das Katzen, that is it is neuter. Similarly, Frau, woman, is feminine, but Mädchen, little girl, it is neuter, neither masculine nor feminine. Why it is so? Well, it is because this schen, whenever we has this hen at the end of the noun, then it transforms into das, it transforms into neuter. I will give you few more examples. Das Brotchen, das bread, the little bread, das Rauchen, the smoke. So whenever the noun are ending with hen, there will be a das, it is a neuter. In the upcoming lectures, I will provide you some tips and tricks so that you can understand this much better, and it will helpful for you to remember this matter very easily. But before ending this session, I want to give you one more tips, that is always try to remember the noun with the help of article. Having said that, whenever you find a noun, that is a place, thing, idea or whatever, whenever you are getting a noun, first you try to find its gender and include the corresponding article with that noun. And by doing this, it will be helpful for you to grasp the matter very fast. See you in next lectures. Till then, see you. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.